Hey, welcome back to another video. This is Alexander Investment Insights. Today is Sunday, May 26th, the day before Memorial Day. So the stock market's not going to be open on Monday, Memorial Day. But today is going to be a major stock levels video. We're going to go over a lot of the main stocks I talk about, like Apple, Tesla, Meta, Amazon, Google, Microsoft. And really quickly, I apologize if things look choppy right now. Like, I know you guys can't see what's in my room or anything because I'm using the AI vision thing, but I just moved into a new place. I got like a 2 month lease here. I just graduated school and I'm about to take the SIE, and I got a lot of very important things about to happen in my life that I got to make a few decisions on. So, and I usually record on my desktop computer, but the Ethernet at my new place, I haven't gotten that figured out yet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that figured out, because it's actually on campus. But so I'm on my laptop here, and I got my mouse connected. So, um, bear with me. I'll try my best to make it as good as quality as possible. But we'll start here with Apple. Apple stock. I already gave you my last video. My levels on the SPY 500, so make sure you go check that out before you go check this video out, because a lot of these main plays right here, these big companies are gonna very often like not move with the SP 500, but sometimes they have correlation, right? So Apple right here, I still have my resistance at 192, my support at 160 and 186. Off that earnings, they came up quite a bit, held that support at 186, and then on Friday went up a little bit. So I want to see if they're going to continue up or come back down and reach that support. Go on to Tesla. I have my resistance here at 181, my support at 170. You see off their earnings here, they did bad on earnings, but they came out with like reports of, we're coming out with their low income cars soon. So that's what drove up the price. And since then, this steadily came back down and it's been kind of stalled out since then. Looks like it might want to go up. So once it starts breaking more resistances, then I might start buying more and more shares to reach like a price target of 220, which where I'll start taking profit at. So I already averaged in on Tesla a little bit, so we'll see what happens on there. Meta, I have my resistance at 187 and my support at 460. We zoom in, just kind of stalled out for the past week, but on Friday heading up quite a bit. We're going to want to see if they're going to continue an uptrend that happened in the beginning of May here. You see that uptrend, or if they're just going to keep stalling out and then breaking a support. So just watch this resistance right here at 487 and this support at 460. You want to see which level breaks first with Meta. Going on to Amazon here, I have a resistance at 186 and a support at 179 here on Amazon. You see for the past few weeks, it's been in a downtrend. And if we zoom out, really it's just been hitting support and then bouncing up, hitting that resistance, and then coming down to that support again. So like I said, just watch these two supports and this support and resistance, and then that'll give you kind of more direction of where it wants to go. Right now it's heading down towards that support. So just watch that support of 179. See if it rejects it. We'll go on to Google. Damn, my computer is, as a laptop, the situation is definitely not the best, but I'm not going to give up no matter what. This is a very consequential part of my life, and I need to do my best I can. Come on, can you look Google for me? Or Microsoft? There we go, Microsoft. So Microsoft, I have a support at 424.90. We go down on to the 5-minute chart on Friday. You can see that support was hit perfectly. See, it opened up, came down, found support at that support, did not want to break it, and then came back up throughout the day. So that could have been a good play, right? We had our support here. In the beginning of the morning, we see that it reached down to support. It did not want to break it, and then it started climbing back up. So that means like this is like a strong support. Like after it did not break it, we could have got calls here up to the upside, back to like a target where it opened at. And on there, since they had some pullback down here, go up. But that's on the 5-minute chart. Down on the 1-minute chart, it's probably a bit more clear when you could have actually got in and things, like right here, a small pull down, hit that support, kept that support. Then you play on the pullbacks with some calls. So see if Google is going to load now. Here we go. Go to the daily chart. All right, Google got a support at 170. So yeah, here on Google we have a support. Sorry about that. We have a support at 170. It's at all-time highs over here. So since then it's been retracing back down. So we'll see if this is a normal retracement and wants to keep going high. But right now we have a support at 170. So just watch that on Google. We'll go to Nvidia. Nvidia finally crossing that $1,000 mark. Off their earnings, they had good earnings as kind of expected, so they climbed a bit after hours. So they had like 100% dividend increase, a 10-for-1 stock split, and they beat their revenue and EPS. So very good news for them, and they're still rising. So right now, the only thing I can put is a support. So I will put a support right here. So just watch that support. That's pretty much it. $1,037 on Nvidia. Since they're at all-time highs, then you kind of want to be looking for down plays, so like puts, because that's all you really can look for. Unless like they're already down from the all-time highs and they want to go back up again, then you could look out for calls. But since they're climbing and climbing and there's no upwards targets, you have to look for puts really. So we'll go on to Netflix. I have a support at 625 here. I think they're at all-time highs as well. Yes, they are. So that's all I really have on there is 625. That support. Watch that support. AMD. AMD is interesting recently. I have a support here at 156 and a resistance at 169 or 170. So watch this resistance. They've been doing pretty well recently. You see that. They definitely moved with sympathy with Nvidia on their earnings. But they crashed that same day afterwards, and now they're coming back up on Friday. So just watch these two levels. I'm pretty sure that this, we'll see if this level here could get hit, and then if they want to break through, and if that does break through, then I have a target at 176. So pretty simple on AMD. Intel has been dropping like a fly, so I have support here at $28 and resistance here at $34. Pretty simple on there. Now let's go to Disney. Disney, I have a resistance at 104 and a support at $99. We go here. It's been coming down recently, but if we zoom out a lot, we could see that around November time, they were going up, right? There was a lot of like bad talk and like bad things going on with Disney. See how they were bearish for super long? They were bearish for a long time, 4 or 3 years almost. And then as of recently, they've finally been climbing back up, right? This right here would have been great leaps to sell around here. Since then, had a little retracement, but this right here, this support, $99, that means a lot. So watch that support. If it's gonna want to break that and keep going down, then we might see some more down movement on Disney again. So just watch the support and resistances. Pretty simple. Coinbase is kind of want to move with Bitcoin a little bit. Right now, it has a resistance at $250 and support at $207. Past week been moving pretty decently to the upside as Bitcoin has. Bitcoin hit our resistance of $17,100 and came down, but also has found support in the last few days. So it's kind of stalled between that $66,000 and $71,000 area. So definitely, if you're gonna trade Coinbase, I'd say keep your eye on Bitcoin as well. I'm not saying this is gonna reach that target that I have at $300, but these past few days it's been going up. So just make sure you keep your eye on Bitcoin before buying any options or stocks in this, and know what you're doing, right? Have great risk management. If it does start going down, you're going to want to cut your loss at 10%, right? And make sure you know where you want to take your target at as well. So Nike is getting is low again. It's been holding that support at $90, which is a good sign if you want it to go to the upside. And we have a resistance here at $99. So just watch the support at $90. Below that, there is a buy level here at $80, and that's like a low from their last low from a while ago. So just watch those two levels. That's what I got for you on Nike. Like I said, if you zoom out, it's pretty low right now from where it was at its peak in COVID, right? Around 180. So that's pretty much on Nike. I'll go to Snapchat. Zoom in on Snapchat. I have a support here at $14.75. We did have it here earlier in the week around $16. That did break, so now we might see Snapchat wanting to hit this next support level, right, since the previous one did break. So I just watched the support at $14.75. I'll put another resistance here. I'll just keep my resistance here at 16.25. So those are my supports and resistances, these two levels right here on Snapchat. You just kind of want to see which way it confirms, if it wants to go up or down right now. Datadog coming up off its earnings recently. Since it came down, it's been coming up to the upside. Hit our resistance here at 125. Did not want to break that resistance, right? It tapped it 2 times actually perfectly, and then came down. So we're going to want to see if that 125 resistance does get broken. Other than that, I could move up my support. I'll move up my support here to 120. So that'll be my new support on Datadog. Pretty simple. That's all I got for you on Datadog. Reddit, right? Since that meme stock was going up, AMC and GameStop, Reddit was going up as well. And we had our resistance here at $64, and it hadn't broke that. So it came down and reached our support. Perfect hits of support. Once again, best levels, $53.30. So watch this support right here. If it wants to hold this support, it might want to hold this support a long time. So that's what I'm looking for at Reddit. Just make sure you know what to do if you are going to trade these stocks. Once again, not trade anything you see here in this video. This is just advice. Or this is not advice. This is just me saying what I might do and things like that. Not advice. Excuse me. So quickly, I'll go through. Let's go to PNW. So I think a lot of people are actually watching this stock. Off their earnings, they came down off their earnings, but not a lot, right? Like, look at this drop off earnings. That's ridiculous. Then they came up and then were kind of stalled out for a long time. Came up to the next earnings, little drop. So, and they broke the resistance. So I actually have a new resistance here. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that as my resistance. And I'm thinking if they break that resistance, we could see PNW to this target right here. So that's where I'm going to keep it. I'm going to actually move up my support as well. We're going to keep my support here at $300. So $300 support, 327, 328 resistance, and then I just have this possible target right here if this resistance gets fully broken. So just watch these on PNW. I know a lot of people are watching this stock or probably have this stock in their portfolio. Let's see what else we could go over. We go over Sound. Sound kind of stalled out recently, even off their earnings. They didn't do much. So I have a support here at 475 and a resistance at 630. So they haven't really done much, right? So just watch what they're gonna do. That is an AI stock. All right, now let's just go over some certain sectors. Let's go over Sundale Growers, the cannabis sector. We go to Sundale Growers. They hit that resistance of $2.80, and since then is heading back down to our support of $2.04. So just watch that support. They might reverse on to the upside again. We don't really know right now. This was because I think marijuana was relisted from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3 or something like that, or maybe something about decriminalization. I really have to look more into it. But that's the levels I got on Sundale Growers. I'm not going to make this a long video considering it's not the best quality. I'm really going to try to upgrade my quality, guys. But like I said, I just graduated college. I've been moving the past couple of days. I'm gonna be a lot more consistent now since like I'm kind of in my own space and I'm very comfortable with where I am in my own space right now. But I only got 2 months here, and until I pass my SIE and my California Life and Health Experience, my Series 66 and my Series 7, then that's what I'm gonna be focusing on. And then after that, I got some big decisions to make. You know, becoming a registered representative, there's a lot of things that you can't do, and there's a lot of things that I want to do. I want to be an entrepreneur, and registered representatives, you're not allowed to do that stuff, or you get sued. But other than that, I don't need to talk about that. Thank you for watching the video, though. Leave any comments about what stocks you want me to go over. I'll look through them. Other than that, have a good Memorial Day. Once again, get off the charts on Memorial Day. Go do something fun, because the stock market's always going to be there, and you don't have to force trade. You don't have to be on it all day, right? I'm trying to learn as much as I can, and I thoroughly enjoy it because I love learning new skills and things like this. So this is why I'm doing it. And I want the people who are listening to my videos to learn like I'm learning. So other than that, have a good day, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.